On a cold winter afternoon, when the sky felt heavy and the streets were quiet under a thin blanket of snow, a young boy sat alone on worn stone steps, barefoot despite the biting cold, his small hands pressed against his cheeks as if trying to hold his thoughts together, because his heart felt much heavier than his body. He had lost his mother earlier that year, his father worked far away and came home rarely, and Christmas, which once smelled of warm food and laughter, now felt like an empty word that echoed inside him, so he stayed there, watching people pass, believing that joy belonged to others and not to him anymore, until the sound of slow footsteps crunched through the snow and he looked up to see a cheerful figure dressed in red, carrying shopping bags that swung gently with every step, a white beard glowing against the grey day. And although the boy had seen Santa Claus in pictures and stories, he had never imagined meeting him like this. Right when his hope was fading, Santa noticed the boy's bare feet and sad eyes and stopped, his smile softening into concern, and instead of walking past like everyone else, he knelt down so they were face to face, greeting the boy warmly and asking why such a young heart looked so tired. And at first the boy stayed silent, but there was something kind and patient in Santa's eyes that made the words spill out, about loneliness, about hunger, about how Christmas no longer felt real. And Santa listened without interrupting, nodding gently, as if every word mattered. Then Santa offered his gloved hand and invited the boy to come with him, promising warmth, food, and company, not as a miracle, but as a simple sharing of kindness. And though the boy hesitated, the cold and sadness finally pushed him to accept, and they walked together through snowy streets until they reached Santa's cozy home, glowing with light from the windows like a promise. Inside, the air was warm and smelled of delicious food, and a Christmas tree stood in the corner, decorated with lights that reflected softly in the boy's wide eyes, and on the table were plates filled with richly glazed chicken, fragrant rice, and colorful side dishes that looked just like the kind of meals the boy remembered from happier times. And Santa helped him sit comfortably, wrapping a blanket around his shoulders before serving the food, and for the first time in a long while, the boy ate without fear of tomorrow, each bite warming not just his body but something deeper inside him. As they ate together, Santa shared gentle stories, not about magic and flying reindeer, but about how kindness travels quietly from one heart to another, and the boy found himself smiling without realizing it, laughing softly when Santa joked, feeling seen and valued in a way he had missed for so long. And when the meal was over, Santa placed a small gift into the boy's hands, not something expensive, but meaningful, a reminder that he mattered and that his story was not over. Outside, the snow continued to fall, but inside the boy felt a new warmth, a belief that sadness was not the end. And when Santa later walked him home, the world looked different, brighter somehow, because one unexpected act of care had turned a day of despair into the beginning of hope. And as the boy lay down that night, full and safe, he understood that happiness sometimes arrives quietly, carried in simple gestures, and that even the heaviest sadness can be softened by kindness shared at the right moment.